I've got this slab of pork baby back ribs, but I don't have a smoker. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put them in the oven. I've spent hours looking at different recipes on Pinterest to see which one's the best. This one is highly reviewed and claims to be. So let's see, is it Pinterest page worthy or Pinterest pass? I have never removed the silverback or that big long membrane that's on the back of the ribs. People say that it soaks up all the flavor, makes the meat tough, la la la, so you gotta remove it. I YouTubed a video on how to do it and it was super easy. Now it's time to make your dry rub. This recipe called for a third cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, which I only had onion salt, so later I omitted the salt because you always need salt and pepper. So here I just put pepper because my onion powder already had salt in it. And it's a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This recipe also had half a teaspoon of nutmeg, but I didn't have any. I also didn't have any ground mustard, and they wanted ground mustard in the dry rub, but I went ahead and just used regular yellow mustard as my binder for the ribs instead. Works just fine. You want to really slather up these ribs in flavor, right? So the binder is just going to help hold in all of that deliciousness that's on that dry rub. I literally coated it on both sides, front and back, put all the rub on it, and then wrapped it all up in foil, put it into a 300-degree preheated oven for 2.5 hours. 2.5, low and slow. Then carefully remove them from this foil because it is hot and put your favorite barbecue sauce. Mine's Sweet Baby Ray's. Lathered it up, put it back in there for about 5 minutes, let it get all delicious. Man, it was good. Was it fall off the bone? No. It was slide off the bone, if that makes sense. It was pull neatly off the bone, but it was not fall off the bone. For oven-baked ribs, though, this recipe was easy to follow along with, very tasty, and frankly, a Pinterest page-worthy pin.